guys, this is Ms. Powers. I am here to go through the Bridge to Six digital notebook with you so you can know exactly what needs to be completed in the notebook before you submit it because it's for a major grade. You can also use this video to help you fill in anything that you might have missed because we went too quickly in class or you were absent. So I'm just going to go through the slideshow, the presentation slide by slide. This first slide had some text box for you to type in vocabulary. So if you were not able to get this, you can go ahead and pause this video here and type these into your slide. On this slide, we went through each of these questions and answered them. So again, you can pause here if this is something that you're missing in your slide presentation. Again, on this slide, we did some fill in the blank boxes. So just make sure you have these filled in on your slide. This is the tally chart from your class of how many people selected each of the grades on the Math Rocks survey that I sent you. So you would want to have these same numbers because this is the notebook of a person that is in your class, and this is third period. We made a line plot and a line of best fit. So you should have that completed in your slideshow as well. This was for your class specifically. Measures of center, we calculated for your class, and that is what these results show on this slide. For this slide, you should have worked out each of these problems in your notebook and taken a picture to insert of each problem individually. We were practicing that day. If you're a person whose camera doesn't work, you can just show me in your notebook. Most of you, I know who you are at this point, so I'll know what I'm looking at when I pull your slideshow up if that's empty. These two slides didn't have anything for you to do on them. This slide, we drag and dropped the words that are on these lines here, and then the words within these situations down here. So anything that's after a question mark is something that you should have been able to drag and drop into place. On this slide, you needed to type in the situation, numbers, and operation. That's what these abbreviations are. So SIT is for situation in the word problem. What hashtag is just what numbers do you need to answer the question? And then what op is the operation you need. And those directions are up here in the green box. You should have all four of these boxes filled in. On this slide, we did drag and drop, and these are the correct drops for this slide. You were supposed to put a picture in of your notes, exactly like what's done in this slideshow here. If you put a picture of both sides because you didn't drag and drop, I will accept that also. On this slide, you were dragging these three headers and dropping them in. And this slide can be blank exactly like this, but you should have this completed in your notebook. And I'll be looking at that when we get back face-to-face next week. For this slide here, this is the only one in here that you might have something different. If you took a picture of your bank account exercise, which was this page in your notebook where we marked it up, or you could have taken a picture of the T-chart we made that had positive numbers on one side and negative numbers on the other side, and it had like gain, loss, below sea level, above sea level. You could take a picture of either one of those and put that on this slide here. That's what should be here in this box. Here, you should have just drug the perimeters around the area. And then on this slide, some type of a picture of your work for each one of these problems like you see here. And that is all. That is all the slides. Your presentation should look very similar to this one to get full credit for this project. If you have any questions, just shoot me a Schoology message or you can ask me during our WebEx. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all your hard work.